I'm like that high school quarterback football player that continues to wear his Letterman's jacket and rides around on like a, you know, one of those stupid motorcycles, just reliving his glory days over and over and over again. Yeah, that's me. Hey, what's up, everybody? Laura Sanko here. Wanted to do a quick Q&A. When I was on my way to Singapore, I did like an Ask Me Anything, and I had so many questions that I didn't get to. So I figured, okay, I'll address them here, as many as I can anyway. It probably won't be everything, but so yeah, I just wanted to answer some more of your questions, both from Instagram and YouTube. But before I get to that, two things. Number one, would really appreciate it if you guys are here and you like it, go ahead and click subscribe. I never thought I'd be one of those people that would have a YouTube page that was constantly asking people to subscribe, but it really does genuinely help. So if you can, click the button. And then number two, just to set some context for what I'm dealing with right now, the air conditioning. So I live in a house that's built in like 1890, and we redid it, obviously, but the bones of this house are really old, and the insulation's terrible. Anyway, it's about 90 degrees in here right now because our air conditioning broke yesterday. And so if I look like I'm about to pass out as I'm answering these questions, that's real life. I also may or may not start sweating. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get through these. I'm gonna start with some ones that are like a little bit more of a long answer. And then at the end, I'm just gonna like rapid fire bust through some. So. Well, we kind of get this question answered to some degree, but you're saying with nothing else, I guess I probably tend to lean toward the wrestler, but only because of the parameters of the octagon. I'm not here saying that wrestling is a superior martial art to striking, because I think it really does depend on the context. But in the context of an octagon where you can confine someone and hopefully eventually find them, I do tend to think that a truly elite wrestler like Khabib is going to be able to inflict his will, so to speak, on most strikers. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. Would I, or should I, or could I? Would I? It would have to be like the right circumstances. And I think I've answered this question before. I'm definitely toward the end of that door even being remotely open. So probably not is the answer, but I don't like to say no until I really have to say no. I'm like that high school quarterback football player that continues to wear his Letterman's jacket and rides around on like a, one of those stupid motorcycles, just reliving his glory days over and over and over again. Yeah, that's me. My favorite strike would have to be, I like a good uppercut. I've always had a really powerful uppercut. And then favorite submission, I like the weird submissions. I like the really unusual. And even if it's like a normal submission, I like it when you can get it from weird angles or weird setups. So I always think it's cool when like you can do a submission with just your legs. I love doing arm bars with just my legs, no hands involved. There's a demo on that. Well, my favorite hobby outside of MMA is definitely horseback riding. I used to compete in horseback riding for a long time, did it all growing up, and I did what's called 3-day eventing. So it's not like, it's not Western, it's the show jumping, dressage, and then what's called cross country, and then they score it all over each of those three disciplines. You compete separately, but they score them all as a whole. That's how you win that type of competition. Loving the recent demo videos. Will we be seeing more? Absolutely. Those are a lot of fun, and it's kind of nice to be able to showcase some of the stuff I enjoy doing. So I appreciate that you guys like them. And yes, there will be more coming. And always comment suggestions, because I love to hear what you guys want to see next. That's a hard one because, with working with the UFC, I've been blessed to be, gosh, all over the world. My favorite place though would probably have to be Rome. Rome is the most incredible city because the juxtaposition of like these incredible ancient ruins right next to, really modern buildings. And I love how the history is intertwined with everything that's modern and new there. And it's just an amazing country. And the people in Italy are great too. Ooh, that's a good question. I would take, now I'm getting smart. I'm like, I would need sunblock. No, I don't want to answer like that. It's kind of lame. I'd really like to say I could have my phone. That would open up a world of possibilities. But no, probably a good book. Probably one of my favorite books is Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. It's an amazing book, super long. I would take some good music with me. If I could somehow get my Spotify, like my whole Spotify library there, that'd be handy. And then some coffee, some really good quality coffee. Chimera coffee, to be specific. Has it work in that plug there? Ooh, that's a good one. There's probably only 2 fights that I can say I remember exactly where I was when I watched them. And this is before working for the UFC. This is back when I was just a fan. But I will never forget where I was when John Jones fought Alexander Gustafsson the first time. I remember watching him get taken down, and we were all like, what? John Jones got taken down. It was crazy. That was a good one. I remember where I was when Anthony Pettis hit the Showtime kick. And there's been so many good ones. The ones I've attended for work purposes, I mean, you can't beat a Conor card. The crowd's incredible. But I got to give a shout out to the last UFC London. That, I think it was a factor of just we hadn't been there in so long, and sort of the hangover of COVID. It was absolutely an incredible experience, and I can't wait to go back to London at some point. No, I have not visited Peru, but I would love to. Looks amazing. Probably family vacations with my older brother. We used to road trip up to Michigan all the time. Yeah, it's funny how like in the moment being stuck in a car with your older brother is not the greatest thing in the world, but then when you look back, it's really some fun memories. Have you ever been to Canada? Yes, I have. Toronto is absolutely gorgeous. I love it there, but I haven't been to Canada a lot, and I would love to go more. Now is a good time. Now is always a good time. I'm a huge proponent of jiu-jitsu in general, but especially for girls. I think it's a great idea. In fact, if there's one martial art that I wish I could go back and have done, it's judo. I love judo. I don't know that I am that grounded. I'm so tired all the time, honestly. If you want to know the real truth, it's a lot. And there's definitely times where I'm like, man, I've really bitten off more than I can chew here. I felt that way in Singapore. It was a lot. But I don't know. I think if I am grounded, and I appreciate you saying that I am, if I am, it's because I do try to practice gratitude for all of the work and the opportunities that I have. And I want to take, advantage of as many of them as I can. Will you ever do a meet and greet in Lee Summit? I mean, yeah, I would if there was one. know her that well, but I like her. She's great. She and I message, you know, every once in a blue moon on Instagram, but no, I don't know her that well. Is there any chance that you and I can maybe, you know, play a game of tic-tac-toe? Probably not. Apple or Android? Apple, obviously. Rap or rock? All of the above. No, I have no problem with the girls who do that. I think it's great to have an alternative source of income, and it's essentially modeling. I mean, I know there's different degrees of it or whatever, but no, it's not really. It's not my thing. It's not something I'm gonna be doing. Please, I'm not. Do I even need to answer that? Kansas City barbecue is barbecue. Like that's a fact. Maybe Nashville can start to like, no. And I'm sorry, Texas, but like, you'll do it wrong. I'm an In-N-Out girl. I'm an In-N-Out girl. Thank you. Also, I wear makeup because I want to wear makeup and because I'm on television. I don't really have that much makeup on though. I think people think I wear a lot of makeup and I don't. I'm not saying I don't wear any, but like I don't have like I'm not wearing that much makeup right now. I'm blessed to have my mom's skin, which right now is very dewy because I'm breaking a sweat.